All right, all right. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is time for another market open stream. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. I already see Boas, Taco, Brian, Deep Blue, Silver Bullet Trader. Hello, guys. We have a very exciting morning coming up. And we have quite a volatile red folder, actually. And NQ is already moving as well. So we're going to dive into the action very fast today. If you just tune in, I hope you're doing amazing. Amre, Daniel, Andrew, nice, nice, nice. I am good. Thank you for asking. Morning. I edited the video I uploaded today, the one about seek and destroy. I went to the gym. I had a call with a very cool guy who's experienced with Skool. So maybe I'm going to team up with some people. So yeah, nice. Yeah, work, gym. I think that's the basically the two things I'm doing with my life currently. CM, hello, Nicholas, Isioma, Matoto, nice, nice, nice. That's a difficult name to pronounce. KCLX. What's your name? What's your name? How can I pronounce that? Hello. Okay. In the meantime, let's go over what happened so far. DXY. Always start with DXY. Where are we? We created a massive order block during CPI FOMC. And now we are in a very interesting area. Because if you zoom in here, we're on the daily here. We have a daily fair value gap. We have a daily volume imbalance. And we have the order block. So this is an area where price definitely can go long from. And what happened so far is, you know the areas, it's a little coloring book right now. But we had a Monday Asia tap of that area. And then we displaced higher. Currently, we touch this balanced price range right here. So I'm very curious what price is going to do next. When I'm looking at the dollar pairs, it's also very interesting. What I think is going to happen, let's remove this for GU. And I'm actually watching this to take a trade maybe today or tomorrow. I want Friday high, it's around here, to be taken out by one of the two. And based on the current strength, like Friday high is right here for Euro USD. And it's up here for GU. I want an SMT at these highs. If that happens, then I'm going to look for shorts. And probably, as you can see right now, GU won't make it, so GU is going to be the weaker pair. And let's see if it correlates also with Euro GBP. Yes, it does. Euro is gaining strength against the pound. So this is what I'm looking for the USD pairs for today. Let's set an alarm. And also, I was already about to press the sell button on NQ, but I was like, hey, there's something strange going on. And I'm going to tell you right now. Let me focus on NQ first. Ignore the setup because this is what I'm ready. Not sure if I'm going to take this. And maybe you see there's already a sell order. I was testing the copy trader with the new accounts. Here you see one mini contract, so no trade, just testing. Because yesterday the copy trader didn't work so well. So what we currently have. This high got taken out by NQ. ES did not take out that high. So we have an SMT at the highs right here. Do we have a clear liquidity pool? In our case, for NQ. Well, I think we can rebalance more of this 4-hour fair value gap because the current low is out of the kill zone. It's Asia, Monday Asia. I think we can sweep that low before a potential move higher. So my bias for now is short towards this low, rebalancing this 50-minute fair value gap and perhaps also this one. So SMT at the highs. Shorts are for me now a possibility. And what happened then during news? News was the wick. And then the 1 minute, it was so clean. And here, I was about to press the sell button here, but then my copy trader, I thought, shit, I haven't added my new accounts yet. So I missed this entry. But that's fine, because when I look at the... Let's do a clean chart, hold on. No, not too clean. Let's also only remove this and this. If you go to the 5 minute, to remove the execution. On the 5 minute, we have a very nice 5-minute CB right here. On the 50 minute, we also created a CB. So let's make the 50-minute CB orange. And the 5-minute CB the usual color. So then this is the overlapping part in the 5-minute and 50-minute CB. So this could be a nice area to short from during the open or 10 AM game. The only thing that should not happen is that price already takes a low here. Because when price takes a low here, then my short idea is completed. And I need to wait for buy structure back to the highs again. Okay, I did my analysis without looking at any of your questions. So now I'm going into the chat to let me see. What's they play out for NQ? I just went over that. Will be interested to hear your view on Bitcoin. Yes, sure. Very very nice actually. Today, you guys have seen it first. Was my first trade on Bitcoin, and sometimes like trading can be very funny in a cynical way. I like once a month, I take like I call it the worst trade of the month. And in June, my worst trade of the month goes to my Bitcoin long from the London session. I'm going to show you, and promise me you won't laugh. It's my first Bitcoin trade, and I was like, hey, we can play a nice internal to external. Let me show you guys this here. You guys know my bias, right, on Bitcoin. Like I see monthly internal to external. Then on the daily, we touched that daily busy. And on the 1 hour during London, I saw these green candles. And I was like, okay, why not? Why not take a trade, just a little swing position towards the high, like a market maker buy model. And, and why I call this the worst trade of the month is because my trade actually was in profit for, I think, $1. This. It was my profit. So yeah, obviously there was a loss. So yeah, part of the game. This is my first Bitcoin trade, so happy to dip my toes into like the Bitcoin day / position trading. My bias is still the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for sweep of the lows here. See if perhaps we can get an SMT with Ethereum. And then try again. Because I think the bias is very clear. What I like about Bitcoin is all the failure swings here. This high, this high, this high. All the failure swings. Very nice liquidity. We are dipping into a higher time frame discount array. So I'm expecting a nice move very soon. But I was just way too early, and that's okay. So a full transparency, worst trade of the month right here. What about Euro USD? I think shorts. I already covered that, so it's best maybe to go back to the first few minutes and watch it 2x speed. I'm waiting for Friday high on your USD to be taken. Creating SMT with GU to short. Hey VI, if you're late, that's totally fine, of course. What I would recommend if you are late, it's on YouTube, so just go back to the first minutes, watch them at 2x speed until you are back at this live session. We are way before the open, so definitely recommend that. Next time, just buy and hold Bitcoin. I should definitely do that. But I was like, I'm really a fan of the analysis of Matt, one of the Bitcoin traders in the group, and I was like, let's try it out today. I felt good about the idea, but of course, way too early. No hard time for confirmation. Like, wasn't a good trade, but I was just very excited to dip my toes into it. Thoughts on USD CAD? I don't have thoughts, but let me try to do analysis. We are still... Oh, this is ugly. No, I have no thoughts. Look at this. Small body consolidation inside a higher time frame array. No. Neutral. Not touching it. Buy side liquidity. Sell side liquidity. No, I'm not touching it. With the DXY, my buy is still higher, taking out these highs. So with that in mind, you could say we possibly can go higher. But it all depends on what DXY is doing. We're lower right now. That's nice for the idea for these highs. And that would be such a shame if NQ leaves without us. Yeah. Usually the setup, like these kind of setups appear around 9:15-ish, like now, but it was so early already. So the trade idea was basically 1 to 2, like this. This was the idea. So if we get this around the 10 AM game, that would be amazing, of course. Looking at this price action, we're going to have a bearish candle. That means for 10 AM, we could create that massive order block again, or we're going to trade lower. So kind of neutral for the 10 AM game today. Well, short term, definitely shorts. So it would be very nice of the market to give the entry, and I will take it. I like these equal highs here. See them? These ones. Very nice. These are all failure swings. Yeah, I'm excited. Could be a nice setup. Hey David, welcome back. I've had a wonderful day. Took a nice Bitcoin trade. What do I think of EU? I already went over this. I saw Unicorn and GCAT on the trading view. Which time frame, Andrew? Yeah, Matthew, I agree with your stance on Bitcoin. I think I was the early buyers this time. And there will be like a nice 1 hour, 4 hour candle displacement, leaving a fair value gap. I'm actually going to hunt for something like this. Like you can compare it, for example, what happened at the monthly fair value gap earlier. So, like these candles, fair value gap 1, fair value gap 2, boom, came all the way back here. Inside this 4 hour busy, we had some consolidation, some engineering liquidity, and then this move upwards, then came back to order block breaker, fair value gap here to go long again. So these moves, green candles, I'm expecting that we still have that somewhere on the cards. And I'm going to just wait for that. So then my next Bitcoin trade will be after a fair value gap is created. GCAT on the 1 hour. Hold on. Okay, we are still inside that. Whoa, look at yesterday's candle and today's candle. It's not very pretty. On a 1 hour. Low, high, low, low, higher, high. Yeah, there's a breaker here. I think GCAT is quite an interesting one. And why I think this is an interesting one, we have an order block right here and a fair value gap supporting price higher. And then we have a massive bearish fair value gap putting price lower. That's the reason you have these candles right now. You see, it's consolidating. And that makes total sense if you look at the daily. Sell pressure from here, buy pressure from here. If you watched last week's videos about low probability condition, this is one of them. When you have this kind of raise and premium raise at the same area, just fighting each other. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate your kind words. I have a question about SMTs. Let's say ETH mids equal low, but Bitcoin makes a lower low. Would it count as SMT? Yeah, it does. As long as, in this example, what you're describing, if Ethereum doesn't follow with setting a lower low, so an equal low is not a lower low because it's equal. It hasn't taken the low. Yes, that's still an SMT. Can I explain the stop loss placement on the current NQ markup? Yeah, sure. Like, you could say you can place your stop loss, for example, above the candle, above the value gap here. But for my the trade accounts, for the Apex accounts, I'm trading with a 1 to 2. And what I like to do is then look at where's my low hanging fruit. That's this low. Target it, and then look at, okay, where is my 1 to 2? And is that an okay stop loss? And based on this, I think it is, because it's way up in the wick. Let's see if maybe it's even 50% of the wick. Yes, it is. Cool. That's, yeah. You could say it's 50% of the wick. That's a key area, but that's just, that's not on purpose. That's just coincidence. So that's why I think you can set it lower for a trade that need to be vetted. To take a 1 to 4, 1 to 5. But I need a 1 to 2. And you guys know I don't set limits anymore. I'm going to look at, okay, if price comes here, do we respect, are the bodies respected? And the thing is, we are still trading counter order flow, just like yesterday. Can be difficult. Remember yesterday's trade, guys? Right here, shorted from here, and then boom, taken out here, value gap, and then someone gave NQ like a scoop, like a big scoop of pre-workout here. Holy shit! There's no rebalancing at all. Yeah, here, small one. Actually insane. So like if you see these kind of move, guys, these moves, don't panic, don't have fear, don't have FOMO. Just chuckle and think, hey, this is nice for the people who were in. No people, like no one that longed right here would think we went all the way to 2Ks here. No one. Or 20Ks here. Even if you did, for example, the manipulation leg. Oh, it actually almost went there. Almost. Kiko, to get familiar with breakers, it's maybe good to do some homework about this. First, watch the video. And how you can see breakers as order blocks that have failed. So when an order block fails, then it becomes on the other side an order block. A breaker. My thoughts are on 63 Bitcoin first, then up. Okay, could be. Let's see. If we're going long, where are we going to long from? Well, that's of course a very tricky question, and I love it. Like, because if price shoots lower around 10 a.m., then I think there's probably be a manipulation. This is one for value gap I'm looking at. This is one for value gap I'm looking at. See on the 1 hour. Like, it's all possible that it's going to be reversed there. What I'm looking at basically then, when I'm not sure, somewhere here, price comes here, trading structure. This is basically how a low is being formed, right? Structure downwards, displayed upwards for value gap, boom. This is a market maker buy model. You don't know where this low is going to be. What I like to do then is, the first move up is probably, the first displaced up is probably the fake one, this one, then one more time, sweeping liquidity. Then you have that massive displacement higher, leaving a value gap. It would be nice around these lows to also have an SMT with ES. Here. This is what I look at. But the thing is, that can be in this value gap, in this value gap, that doesn't actually matter. We'll see. And if it just goes down, 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 then yeah. And we don't take a trade long. I like this price action actually right now. A nice little consolidation before the open. 7 minutes left. If you like this stream, guys, please like, and don't forget also to subscribe to get your notification bell on, so you get a notification when I'm going live. Tomorrow there won't be a New York AM stream. I will be streaming in the London session for the first time. Also in the calendar on the Skool group. So tomorrow I think 2 or 2:30, something like that. Let me check what I. 2 a.m. What's my take on Euro NCD? It was bearish, but I was checking it out earlier today, and I think it shot up, right? Yeah. Woo. So this is a very nice area. I marked it out and reacted from it. Here, 4 hour value gap and this order block. I want to see if price was disrespected with the value gap, we're probably going higher towards this value gap as low hanging fruit. For now, I'm just waiting. Does this hold? Like now, we reacted from the 4 hour SIBI and order block. And now let's see if we can disrespect this order block to go lower. If we don't, we're probably going to see higher prices. So I'm kind of neutral. So again, if we displace higher from now, disrespecting this, I would look for longs with low hanging fruit. The SIBI's here, and I think it's clear to see here this 4 hour SIBI as low hanging fruit. The 76.21. It's not the best way to do Taco. To grab your target first and then hope for the best to find your good stop loss. But I do it that way, and like it's really simple. If I have a target, and then my stop loss 1 to 2 is not sufficient enough, it's not a trade for me. I just don't take it. I love it. Use a gym and analogy. Nice. Master Chief says, do you have anything that you might do differently when counter trend trading? Yes, I approach counter trend basically the same as low probability trading. And that is like I take one entry and then I leave it. Like for example, with a high probability long setup, like I think NQ can still go higher. Like we don't know how high NQ can go. I saw a post yesterday that the S&P is up 100% the last few, I think 12 months or something. It's insane. So for example, there's such a clear long setup, like high probability, and I got stopped out by the first time. I'm willing to take a second entry. But not with low probability trades or counter trend. I don't do it because I know I'm counter trend. So yeah, it would be stupid to do that. It's a waste of my capital, basically. We'll be scalping ES in London. I'll be mainly focusing on the GBP crosses because we have GBP CPI. I love that. So we're gonna see the big green candle. Like the stream starts around 2, so we're probably going to see exactly when that candle prints. Yeah, 2 a.m. GBP. It's important, guys, when you ask your questions, please state both the pair and also the time frame. So, for example, Malik, price not respecting the 1 hour bullish order block. I'm not sure which pair you now mean. So that's easier for me to answer your question correctly. What you make on Isioma, I think you answered this for the 4th time, and I gave 4 times the same answer. Please rewatch it. Like you can do it at the first few minutes. I'm not going to repeat myself 4 times. Um, 0 GMT. Not sure. Just do a quick Google search about time zones. 0 GMT. I think that's 5 hours. Quick gold. I'll go over gold in a second. AS. Hey, this entry has a large stop loss. Alexander, you mean the Nasdaq? That's one. I agree. I agree. But like, this is low hanging fruit, and I need only 1 to 2, so I'm okay with a large stop loss. Okay. Lauren, have you watched all ICT's content? I think I did. Like I started like years ago with what's it called? Like Primer or something, like a small one. And I've done the 2022 mentorship. Core content is amazing, actually amazing. The ICT Bible you unlock at a certain level in the Skool group. That is basically the whole core content with my notes. It's like a 600 or 700 page PDF. The whole core content with my notes. I've gone over the core content like many times. 2022 mentorship as well. So yeah, I think I've seen it all, but there's probably a few videos that I haven't. For example, the 2023 mentorship, I haven't watched everything because it were like lots of 2023 mentorship videos are like live sessions of 3 or 4 hours, and I wasn't. Yeah, I think that's too much. All right, that's a shame for our trader did this. So this was the entry, 8:35. Missed it. That's a shame. Yeah, ICT can rent. Yeah. The ICT Bible in your school, is it free to get it? Yes, it is. I've worked like for weeks on that document. It's lots of love and dedication. It would be nice to get some form of manipulation now. It would be so nice, like taking out all the consolidation here. Okay, DXY is consolidating currently. It's kind of a nice day to trade. DXY is in a important area. This displacement, I'm curious what we're going to do with that. If that's going to be a premium rate to short from, or that's going to be ignored and used as an order block to go higher from. Interesting this. S&P at the lows here. I'm not going to take this yet. Aggressive sells, aggressive buys. Ooh. We have seen that before. Where can I find the IST Bible? You need to be a certain level. So look at the Skool group, and then under, I think it's leaderboards, you can see on what level you unlock what content. You need to work for it, Kiko. Nothing comes free in life. No, that's that's bullshit. The live streams come free in life. Wow. Look at this. Look at the yes. Interesting. Yeah, so let the open volatility do its thing. As ES is playing catch up. This is actually insane. It's cool. ES was so weak for the last few days. Brian, what do you mean with the trashed candle? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like if NQ shoots up exactly like ES is doing right now, then of course we're not going to short. Look at what ES is doing. When you see this, I'm not trusting price action. ES took the pre-workout today, guys. ES took it. Is ready to pump. Bitcoin is not ready to pump. Oh, look at all these nice first swings here. Beautiful. Yeah, I think with one more tap before we go. Yeah, and Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to be the strongest one in this run. And why I think that is because we also have a fundamental thing going on with Ethereum. Is they have an ETF coming up. So with the Bitcoin ETF, you saw a huge incline increase in price. And Ethereum is going to be the strongest in this run. So perhaps going to long Ethereum when time comes. Yeah, don't count on ES today. ES is already chilling at the moon here. That's so insane. Is there anyone in ES right now in a long position? Trash candle with a big wick that touches either an order block or a value gap. And the question is, what happens when you want to achieve a 1 to 2 R, but you have a trash candle? I like to use the PD arrays, high time PD arrays, to my stop loss above or under. Am I investing in crypto? Not as much as I should. No. I make money with trading, not with crypto investing. when two correlated assets move completely the opposite direction, like now, I tend to wait until I can determine if NQ is just going to follow and now it's just a little slow right now, or that ES's move upwards is just one big manipulation to go lower and we create an SMT here at the highs, with NQ being the weaker one. You don't know right now. There's too little information. With the current bullishness of the indices, my money would currently be on that NQ is going to follow. But there's not much reason for NQ to stop where it stopped today in this down close candle. So yeah, I'm going to wait at least until there's more clear. And I think that's a nice thing to do. That will give you the most control about your trades. Yes, you can miss a trade. So if NQ is now going to move the same move as ES, yeah, you miss a nice long. But yeah, I'm not into longs right now. When I go to mark out as well, like you need to also now with ES's move frame a long idea, right? We have an SMT here at the lows. With ES being the strongest one. Then we have already created for value gap 1. ES did that right here. Before going upwards. Like if we displace again, ignoring the premium raise here, with another value gap, and that gets respected, you have a long idea on your hands. So here, what I try to do here, when you're not sure, which I am right now, I'm trying to frame both ways. I think we can still reach this low-hanging fruit target of the 887. But if price tells you otherwise, then yeah, not much you can do. Hey Pierre, good morning. Overslept. That's okay. You didn't miss. You missed ES. That took the Elon Musk rocket to the moon or to Mars. What is it? My view on NCD JPY. I'm not looking at any JPY pairs this week, but I can take a quick glance. Are we really going to now to the lows? That's unfortunate. If we already go, then I'm going to frame long IDs in the session. If we take the lows already here, like I think we are. Okay. Let me check on the. What is JPY up to for the last few days? Okay, still going lower. Nice. Yeah, if you follow the account for a long time, then you know that my bias is this low. So lower JPY, higher crosses. At NCD, looking at this price action, NCD is also weak based on the consolidation. So if you expect a bearish JPY, then you should find a strong currency to long against. What is a strong currency currently? For example, Euro is kind of strong. I think AUD is strong. Yeah, look at AUD. NCD and AUD are correlated pairs, remember? AUD JPY, NCD JPY. Look at the difference between them. Look at where AUD JPY already is and where NCD JPY is. NCD is weak. So I wouldn't long NCD JPY. I would long AUD JPY. And you can see which one is strongest by looking at AUD NCD. Here, look how strong AUD is. Boom. So yeah, so that's my take on NCD JPY. No plan C. I messed up my account today. Ooh, what did you do, plan C? Nice that you're transparent about that. Not many people are okay with sharing their losses, so I think I have huge respect for that. At the beginning of the stream, I shared my amazing Bitcoin loss as well. Like I'm not going to pretend to anyone that I don't take losses. That would be the most foolish thing to do because every trader loses. The thing is, like, you should fuck up less than you win. That's the whole game of surviving here. So yeah, let me know. NQ going down, ES going up. That's not something I'm going to trade. So I'm waiting for them to behave again. So it's gonna be chill. Let me know in the comments which pair you would like to discuss. Oh, nice. We have a big down move. I think this is going to be low hanging fruit, of course, and perhaps low of the week. That's how I'm going to approach. What is it? 104.82. See if it touches. And what's here important, guys, to determine if it's a sweep or a displacement, you should look at how the body is going to close under the low. Does it close like way under the low? Then probably it's going to be continuation. If it closes here, oh sorry, if it wicks here, it comes here, then closes all the way up here or higher, then you know you have a liquidity grab on your hands. An example for that is, for example, NFP recently. We took a low and we went under here, but the body closed all the way up there. That's sweep, liquidity sweep to go higher. So, and price is fractal, so you can do the same right here. This is an important low. Why is it daily low? Yeah, daily low. If it sweeps it, let's see how the body closes below it. Oh, and Q, you bitch. Oh. Yeah. Like, this is... You don't want to trade this, right? NQ made massive displacement upwards, and NQ is casually consolidating here. No, that's nothing I like. Did we just respect the breaker block on the 5 minutes? Again, Taco Brain, don't forget to say which pair. I think you mean NQ or ES. Otherwise, I don't know which you're referring to. Yeah, here's a bearish breaker here. Yeah, we definitely did respect that. But we're in the open volatility here, and it's quite ugly. This is nice. I want what I mentioned about sweeping the highs. I want Euro to sweep this high and then close lower. If that happens, I'm going to look for shorts. If it doesn't happen, I'm flat. Let's see what news. Like tomorrow we have a bank holiday for USD. Oh, nice. We have GHF rates. This is very nice, guys. During... Oh, no, it's not during the stream. It's Thursday. Hold on. Oh, no. Tomorrow is quite boring. We have GBP, CPI, and NTD red folder in the Asian session. The Thursday we have in London, we have GHF rates. That's nice. And also GBP rates. And USD unemployment. Wow, Thursday is going to be fireworks. Nice. Fireworks after a bank holiday. That's very nice. Wow. I completely faded shorts on all the GHF pairs, to be honest. It's, in hindsight, that's very unfortunate. Oh yeah, sorry, I was about to go over gold. Like gold is, in my opinion, in exactly the same area as pre-NFP. What are we doing? On the upside, we are creating engineering liquidity here with all the failure swings. Down here, we are engineering sell-side liquidity with these failure swings. Drawn liquidity, monthly busy. How can you play that? Well, just look at exactly last week. Engineering liquidity on the upside. And here on the downside. Drawn liquidity was lower, still is. Price has no way, no reason. This is like market maker sell model. This is your original consolidation. Price is going to take this very hard. And I think it will do it like this. It will sweep the highs here to go lower. When price reaches these highs, then I'm going to hunt for shorts towards the lows here. That's my bias on gold. There's an alert on Euro USD. Hello, hello. Let's see if we sweep it. So it's not that I'm now going to trade, right? I'm going to wait to see if there's structure forming to the downside. That could be one more time, but we could have something like this. Around here, I'm going to look for shorts, but that can be tomorrow or maybe in a few hours from now. And also, look at the sweep. And now what you can do is go to your USD pairs. Guys, this is homework. Write this down. Go to all the USD pairs. So Euro USD, GPUSD, AUD, NCD, USD CAD, USD GSF, and look at SMTs. The Monday low on the USD pairs. Is Monday high being taken out? Is it? If it is, that's okay. If it isn't, you have an SMT. For example, let's look at GU. Did GU take out Monday high? No, we did not. And SMT is only confirmed when, of course, all the candles are closed, but uses an extra confluence if or when price is going up again. Like this whole SMT hunting doesn't matter if price just continues lower, right? Then there's no SMT. But this is only when price sweeps, going up again. Then look at the SMTs and use it as an extra confluence to take setups. Oh, nice, VI. He says, my EU alert was the TP. Nice, nice, nice. Well done, well done. That's a very nice long. Great job. Went over gold. Like if, for example, with very aggressive. For example, here your stop loss, like I don't need to put my stop above this wick. Like I can do it above the candle, for example. Okay, so very interesting price action. SMTs at the highs, SP at the lows. Little salty about the trade not being entered. It was so clean, guys. I was so ready, but and the reason I didn't take it right here is because I trained myself to not FOMO trade my entries, and I knew it was like 840 or 850. I was like, hey, 10 AM game is going to be played. You're not so sure. It's kind of weird, the price action. I saw this on E as well. And then it's just, okay, be okay with missing the move. Because when you would have, like the alternative with missing the move is taking a FOMO trade or taking a trade you actually know is not your highest probability setup you want to see. Then what's going to happen is when price goes into your drawdown, you get so anxious and maybe angry or sad, like, oh yeah, I knew I shouldn't take this. This is not according to my trading plan. They go to a micromanager position or move your stop loss or whatever stupid things you can do. This is how you should train yourself. Like I train myself, okay, I missed it here. Now I'm just waiting. If I missed it, that's bad. That's bad. That's on me. And then next trade. You can take 20 or 30 trades in a week if you want, scalping this. 1 or 2 trades missing is not going to be the game changer. Yeah, it's better to miss trade than lose trade. Exactly, Kiko. I see Afila and Brian are talking about how to perfectly do your SL. Nice, nice. I like the discussion. Cool. Like, and make sure, guys, both Brian and Afila, like, every trader has different parameters and rules, so... Okay, so this would have been TP. Yeah, I completely faded this, by the way. It was just a very nice 15-minute Sibi short. Nice, okay. Well, set and forget, guys. Set and forget. Missing yesterday, Tanya, is totally normal. Like, so little traders were in that trade. Yeah, is ES still flying? Yeah. Yeah, displacement lower, displacement higher. That's not something I'm trading, guys. And the cool thing is, like, hunting long setups would be very nice if 10 AM game allows that, because we have here a daily low, and we can play the Skool model. Skool model not with the opposing for value gap, but with the opposing highs. Very swings. So daily low taken here. They're not done yet. Not done yet. Do you know the trader FX Alex? No, I don't know that trader. Is he good? Yeah, exactly, David. There are some nice lows to like you have Asia low right. I think it's here. Oh no, Asia low is right here. So it's gonna be a very interesting 10 AM game today, guys. And why is it a very interesting 10 AM game? During the 10 AM game, what we do is predicting the next 4-hour candle. The next 4-hour candle is going to be printed in 4 minutes. What I hope to see is this candle being printed. This is how I'm seeing my bias currently. It's going to be bullish with the wick taking out the low. That's how I'm going to view price. So that means on the charts, price opens here at the bottom of the candle, goes lower, take the low of the candle, displaces higher. This we're going to look for after we take out Monday low. Lorian asks a nice question. How do you deal with analysis paralysis? Cutting stuff from your trade plan. So when you study ICT enough, you can have both long and short setups all day. And how you can deal with that is cutting stuff. So, for example, I look at liquidity sweep. I follow the fair value gaps, higher time from internal to external, market maker models. And rephrase this in the easiest way. My trade plan is according to 3 puzzle pieces: higher time frame, intermediate term time frame, and lower time frame. Higher time frame, daily, weekly, monthly. I'm looking for internal to external, external to internal. Intermediate term perspective, 1 hour, 4 hour. I'm looking at market maker models. And for my short-term perspective, I'm looking at a Skool model, a 22 model, the entry models, the lower type of entry models. Those 3 should align for a high probability setup. When those 3 align, those 3 puzzle pieces, I shoot my most capital. If they don't, I don't shoot. With scalping, like I have basically 2 profiles. This is my higher probability, high capital trades. Like what we do on the 10 EM game is scalping. It's just $500, $1,000 per trade. It's not too much. And there we're playing the 10 EM game. So dealing with analysis is looking at what you want, and I outline what I want, and ignoring the rest. So I don't look at what do I have? CRT, core literary, SBS. I see so many weird stuff recently. I don't look at propulsion blocks. I don't look at rejection blocks. I don't look at I should get my ICT encyclopedia out, but like there's so many things I know about, but I don't use in my trades because it just blurs out my view. It's just that what I just described. For my higher probability position trades, I described the 3 puzzle pieces I use, and for the scalping, I use a 10 EM game. That's it. And I don't care about any other of that. Like I can teach you everything. But I execute based on those parameters. And the cool part is, if you have that, your trade plan, you know exactly what to see, you can just go execute and do the boring stuff, making money, being consistent. That's the most boring but most rewarding stuff. What most traders do is they study something, they try it for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, find something new, and try that again, fail at that, try again, finding something new shiny object, and again and again, just chasing like a dog chasing their bone. And yeah, it's just a very bad way of trading. You should Scott, you should watch that Twitter. I saw this the other day. SBS, look it up. It's basically another name for double purge. So many stuff. Lorianne, let me see if I answer your question. Do I consider a low probability day when Asia range was a trend? No, I don't. It's not low probability, it's just different. And actually, Friday's video goes about that. When you have an Asia expansion, how you can use that. Indices crash course. Yeah, sure. What about different time frames have different biases? Then you don't trade it. Your time frames should align. So your 1 minute, your 5 minute, your 15 minute, like all the time frames should, for a high probability trade, they should be all pointing at the same stuff. If they don't, it's not very high probability. SBS has a news channel. Yeah. NBC, SBS, yeah. David John says NQ didn't sweep yet, but it seems like it is placing upwards. No, I don't think it's done yet, David. I'm just waiting. Like 10 EM started, by the way. So it's game time. So let's look at 10 EM open. That's right here. Very nice opening. So yeah, let's go lower, and then we're going to look for buy positions. ES is strongest currently. Look at where ES is. So yeah, I'm expecting price to trade lower in the coming few minutes. Perhaps respecting this SIBI, Then go lower, sweeping the low, and then forming structure to the upside. That will be amazing. So now, again, the 4-hour, guys, new 4-hour candle has started. This is the 10 a.m. game. So I mentioned I think we can have a wick here and then a green candle upwards. So let's see what we get. Market maker buy model coming in. Watch that. You heard it here first. Yeah, so when we wait for the news, I'm going to casually wait for the sweep the lows. Like, this is nothing I'm trade, right? This is consolidation, doing nothing. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to grab my yogurt, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right. Got my yogurt. And now let's see. There's no SMT here. That's a shame. Like, you see? Oh wait, that's not true. There's SMT because this is only Monday low. The Friday low is, or the Friday high is here. No, false alarm. There's a big SMT. David says NQ is playing games today. Yeah, there's a big reason I haven't pushed the button yet. Speaking about buttons, I see 70 plus people and only 29 likes. It would be amazing, guys, to support the stream if you can press the like button. A little gesture, but would absolutely mean the world to me. Yeah, sometimes I'm muting myself because in the meantime I'm eating my my yogurt. So like eating yogurt just doesn't sound very nice. So yeah. Okay. NQ actually now hit our entry, the original entry, the overlapping part between the. Oh no, no. Again, false alarm. 20 points out. And like price is going up right now, and you might think, hey, why are you not taking any long trades right now? And that's basically because there's no fair value gap. Like I like to long from fair value gaps. The only bullish fair value gap I see right here is this one. Well, that didn't get respected that much. So, and there comes a point, and I think we can go lower first, but there comes a point where you see like that nice, clean displacement. And you know, okay, it's game time. Now price wants to show me something. And without that being present, like there's no reason for me to to press the button. Okay, very curious. Like I know there's like the balance between like male and female, like there are lots of men in the stream. Of course, more traders are men than female. Yesterday after the stream, I played how it's called like Pokemon on your PC. It's like Pal World. I saw that months ago being completely viral, and I was just busy building and trading. But I was like, hey, let's try it out. I have that gaming laptop right now where I'm streaming on. Have you guys played that Pal World? Like a kind of survival game where you can catch Pokemon and stuff. Probably a few of you have. I was playing it and I was like, this is cool, but it's so boring. But perhaps I'm missing the point. Like it was going so far. I saw everywhere Paul wrote this, Paul wrote that. So see in the comments, there's no nothing. So cool. No PC would have run it. Yeah, perhaps I'm just not good in survival games. I was walking around with my pickaxe and my uh, wood cutter, like the where I cut trees with, and then I came across like a big green Pokemon. I was like, okay, let's go. I'm going to crush you. And then he one shot me, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. When we hit this area, our original entry area, and we displace lower, then there could be a nice little scalp there. Because the thing is currently, when you play a 10 a.m. game and your bias is bullish, you want price after 10 a.m. right here to go down first. And now it's going up pretty rapidly first. That could mean we potentially could have some shorts as well. Yeah, like all new games at Villa, I agree, are just online. Very good single player games are very rare. Yeah, it is. It is. Like the ones I like, for example, are like The Witcher 3, Diablo, amazing. Diablo is one of my favorite. I downloaded Diablo 4. I'm probably going to play that later this week when I'm done with trading. Could we trust the 5 minute breaker on NQ? I don't trust anything on NQ right now, to be honest. Nice, Pierre. Pierre says it took me a while to build my fort. I didn't even came to the point that I wanted to build a fort. I was already done. I was like, fuck this shit. I want to catch Pokemon and be cool, but I'm maybe I'm just not a survival game. Skyrim, yeah. Oh, Skyrim, so nice. World of Warcraft. I never played World of Warcraft, so I'm sorry, Kiko. But yeah, World of Warcraft is amazing because it's amazing by the pure fact that it's already existing for so long. All right, 60 minutes in the TDM game and nothing significant is happening. All right, let's see if this was the move for Bitcoin. Sweep, and now if this plays up with the value gap, then probably I'm in and in again tomorrow. So let's see that. This can actually be a very nice Skool model if this holds. For value gap 1, for value gap 2, fill your swings. Something like this. Market structure shift happening. Yeah, I agree, David. I think all the smart money's already in the Hamptons, just chilling with their families. Yeah, World of Warcraft is for the OGs, Kiko. I agree. I can remember a South Park episode with World of Warcraft. That was insane. Okay, we have some energy. Hello. That's nice. Always keeping an eye on the 4-hour candle. Equal highs here, fair swings here, so both fair swings. This looks like consolidation. On what chart am I looking? Good question. You can enable it somewhere here. I'm so bad at this. I think it's somewhere here. Title? Yeah, here. Coinbase. All right, here we have it. The short idea. Delivery is awful. XY is still going lower. Okay, cool. If this XY goes lower from this point, like big time lower, then I'm going to reevaluate the bias on DXY again. Yeah, between brokers, your chart can be different. Like as long as the lows and the highs are similar, then you're good. Yeah. Like this is nice, right? Like the thing is, inexperienced traders are basically blowing account in this price action. In like the coming 20-ish minutes, if it doesn't show his hand, then I'm of course not going to press any buttons. Thank you, Kiko. Yeah, appreciate it. The nice thing about being in the market for a long time, that's why I'm very proud of each one of you. Like, we are currently with 70 people right now. 70 people, and I know at least 50 of them are here every single day, like show consistently. And the cool part is that, like, even if your results are not reflecting your hard work, dedication, etc., but your unconscious mind is picking up stuff on a daily basis that at a certain point there is nothing you can do but be very good. It's a weird thing about focusing and showing up. Like that acronym, like small daily steps done consistently over time yield staggering results. And those small steps is just opening your chart every day, looking at it, watching the live stream, studying your videos, controlling your emotions, step by step by step. Really small. And as long as you do that, like, your patience will come. Maybe you fuck up today, and then tomorrow you fuck up less, and then the day after, a little bit less there, and you start from blowing 3 accounts per week to 2 accounts per week. Amazing. That's 1 account to build. And maybe a few weeks after that, you're only doing 1 account you blow per week. Amazing. And then comes that first profitable account, and maybe you get your first funding or your first payout. But it's all step by step. Every trader goes through that annoying period where you don't have control of your emotions, you are too excited to trade, you're blowing every account you lay your hands on. And then you think, oh, I need to have a new strategy. But actually, you need a new way of trading. Take it more seriously. Yeah, that's amazing, Kiko. And as long as you're journaling and knowing exactly what you should focus on, and you should look back at see, like, hey, how have I improved already? And you said it already. Like, you say, I really became a better person already. That's amazing. That's incredible. Imagine yourself in 2 or 3 years. But there's one rule, and that is keep showing up consistently. Oh, and Q, what are you doing? Ooh, we're back at the 10 a.m. open. Rebalancing this value gap. But the thing is, like, if you're on a consolidation like this, like, a discount for value gap doesn't mean too much. Oh yeah. That's so reliable, Kiko. I think every single person here knows exactly what that feeling is. You fuck up, you go to your socials, Twitter, Instagram, and there, of course, everyone only posts their winners. And you think like, how can they win and have a cool life and make all the money, and I'm just here being miserable by myself with nothing to show for? Yeah, part of the game. And even being aware of that is very nice. Well, Skool model playing out here. Daily for value gap. Marks are shift up. For value gap 1. Again, another for value gap, you can have an easy long towards these highs. See what price does here. Okay, 10:30 is going to start. Here comes the bulk of the volume. Let's see. It would be quite nice to get a Tuesday New York AM, so between now and maybe the coming 60 minutes, to set a really nice low of the week. So sometimes you have the most clean moves, as we did lots of times for the last few weeks, but on some days, guys, it's just, yeah, nothing. This candle close above here, then this up close candle becomes an order block. So this down close candle becomes an order block. That's amazing, John. That's good to hear. Like your patience should improve, and that is because you know when you want to trade and when not. Does order books on lower time frame work? Yes, but the higher the time frame, the more reliable, and that's is for every PD array. A monthly for value gap is more reliable than a 1 minute for value gap. Are we rejecting a 1 and 5 minute order block here? We are consolidating. Look at this. There's not much TA you can throw here. Just wait for displacements. So like what I'm currently seeing, if I would say I'm going to draw my, for example, here in 5 minutes, my PDs arrays on it, I see liquidity sweep here at the highs. For value gap, right here, on a 50-minute, it was cleaner. The value gap got touched. Here, you have a bearish breaker. Here you have a bullish order block. Got tapped here. So this is going to be a local high. At that point, you want to go lower. There's nothing to see here. Let's go on 5 minutes. What you can see lower. Here you don't see anything lower as well. Like this is an order block, but this has rejected like a rejection block. Price trades to 50% of the wick right here before going lower, displacing lower for value gap. But you're respecting this bearish value gap, and potentially we can go lower, taking out the failure swings. There you go. There you go. There you go. You can watch that. You can rewatch that. Okay, there goes your Skool model, guys. And now this becomes an order block. It could have price tapping here one more time. We're going higher. Let's see. This is like price has no trouble going through all these failure swings. It can go do it very fast and clean. Not like NQ. Oh no, displacement up. Let's go long. No, of course not. The thing is, if it goes up from here, like to the moon, I'm not in, and I'm very happy with that. Nice, Kiko. Nice. I'm looking for an SMT with Bitcoin and Ethereum, Kiko. Speed. Look at what's going to be created on the 1 hour, guys. This is the starting of the market maker buy model, probably. If this candle continues to go green, then this series of down close candles becomes a big order block. Order block inside a daily BISI is very high probable. But it means this low is going to be very protected when this continues. And that means that I'm probably going to take a huge position towards these highs here. 72. Like a little swing. Okay, so now we are creating order block and fair value gap right here. That is very high probability. Together with the bullish breaker right here. This is your high probability long from this area. And yeah, I would definitely recommend taking it on the demo. Nice, Kiko. Low, higher, lower low, higher high. Bullish breaker. This is your unicorn in this candle. Overlapping part between the breaker and the value gap. Also here. But it took this one and then went away. Oh, and Q. Look at what DXY is doing. This looks to me like a start of a market maker buy model. If this continues, you have your aggressive sells out of the range, aggressive buys into the range. With the balanced price range right here, same here. Aggressive buys, aggressive sells, balanced price range, to go higher on the USD pairs. Balanced price range here. Okay, we have some energy. aggressive sells, aggressive buys. Would be nice if we can see that. So now we are inside that value gap on the 5-minute. We have some energy on thank you. That's kind of nice. See it finally come to life. We've waited 45 minutes for this, guys. Whew. So well done if you're still here. This is a very boring session. Now if price displays up again, then you have another value gap. So if you're on a buy program, then you want down close candles to support price higher. If we're now going lower again, you probably won't see that higher price yet. But this is basically the Skool model playing out, so I like it. But let's see what we do right now. So this candle or next candle should displace over this down close candle. Okay, we swept the lows. By a margin, nice, nice. So the thing, if we have aggressive buys, aggressive sells, aggressive buys, then I'm in. But of course I'm going to wait still because we just create this 5-minute busy SIBI. Okay, so there needs to be some displacement higher. We need to have a buy structure. You want to have confirmation in the buy structure. You want down close candles to support price. There are no down close candle in the buy model yet, so I'm waiting. So here, we had the first down close candles here being supported. Then here, this order book supports price, and now we want to see higher prices. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, this looks promising. Like, I'm not even interested in NQ until it displays above the 193s here, of these highs. If we do that, then you have a very nice balanced price range right here in this area. And by the way, look at the market maker buy model that's going to start for DXY higher. So your USD pairs could be lining up for some nice shorts very soon. That's all lining up slowly but steadily. And here, this green candle is kind of important. If this closes above this high, then it's very nice because they have another order block. So then you have 1, 2 order blocks, breaker, everything respecting price higher. That's cool. So then you can see these highs coming in. So for the silver bullet traders, your 9 a.m. low has just been taken. So then you wait for displacement upwards, leaving for value gap to go higher towards your 9 a.m. high, that's this one, I would go for this high. Are we so bullish that we're just going to sweep this low by 1 pip and then go higher? That's actually insane if that happens. So looking at the 4-hour candle, we have that wick, and we're expecting the green candle. Honestly, I didn't expect to be this tiny wick. I expected to become more deeper into the 4-hour busy, to be honest. There's no value gaps yet, so I'm not entering anything. Kiko, the low I was looking at was yesterday's low. Here, the Monday Asia. Yeah, definitely, David. And Q might be going lower. If it goes lower, then I'm probably just going to close the stream and we'll come back tomorrow during London. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin is going lower right now. Could go for the 50-minute busy right here, but this is not what you want to see, of course. You want to have your down close candle supporting price. So let's see if this down close candle holds. This is an order block. Why is it an order block? Because this down close candle, the trade is to have a value gap. And we're back consolidating again. Alright guys, any final questions before I'm going to close the stream? Because this is not going to be my setup. So we're going to take it very slow and simple today. Just no 10 AM game. You know the entry criteria, and if they're not there, then you don't trade. I want the sweep displacement higher, clear structure. We don't have that. The highs are nice right now, but that will be for something for later. All right, guys. If there, do you expect better price tomorrow? Not per se. We have a bank holiday coming up, so we'll see. We'll see. When you start the official mentorship, no, no. The Skool group is going to be my main game where I spend the most time. The mentorship is just an extra. Like my plan is to make the Skool group enough for everyone to just hop in the Skool group and become profitable by themselves. The mentorship is if you want my help with that, like on a more one-on-one basis, where I actually look at your trade, your journals, your lifestyle, your everything, like a mentor. So no, the Skool group will be there. All right, guys. Tomorrow, no 9 a.m. stream. There will be a stream during London around 2 a.m. So make sure you tune in for that. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the Skool group. And yeah, with that said, happy trading. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in London or back at Thursday during New York. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.